Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609, Central Texas, USA, 7:55 a.m. Central Standard Time, and you can't figure out where I am this time. Some of you guys have figured out where I am by where I start the video. Let's see you figure this one out. Beautiful view out over the Texas Hill Country from up here. This is a little overlook off of Park Road 4 in Central Texas between Inks Lake State Park and Longhorn Cavern State Park. This overlook is about 3 miles from my home base. My home base is off to the right. But anyway, I'm fixing to go. It's about, let's see, what's the temp? It's 44 degrees. A little cool and damp for me to go walking out in my place. So anyway, I thought I'd let y'all enjoy that short view, and then we'll take a little drive and go to my usual haunt, which is either going to be Lowe's or Walmart. Some people come up here and park and camp, you know, for a day or two at a time. I don't know if they're supposed to, or I don't know if anybody cares. Would I camp here? Yeah, probably. Why not? I mean, if it's legal, but there's no sign that says no camping. But unfortunately, this entrance road is right on the top of a hill and a curve. It's kind of risky getting in and out of it. But anyway, here we go on Park Road 4. It's a beautiful day, actually, even though the temperature is a little cooler than I like. But it's a nice day. We'll just cruise along real slow because there's hardly any traffic on this road. Right now I'm going 30, 35. Got a lot of comments, appreciate it. Well, thank you again for using the Amazon link in the description of my videos, because I get a little commission if you use it. If you don't use it, not going to hurt my feelings. So what else is going on? I've been in my new RV for about a month now, my Coachman Clipper Cadet 16 CFB, and it's working out really nice. I'm really pleased with the simplicity of it all, and the fact you realize I don't have an oven or a microwave, and I haven't missed it at all. Isn't that something? Got a little 19-inch TV that I hardly use. And that's just me. I mean, for a lot of people, they would think that's, God, what do? You know, it's just, I mean, it's called living. You know what I mean? You're living. I have to go outside and light the pilot light on the hot water heater and then turn it on when I want hot water. And the only time I want hot water is when I'm going to shower. But I mean, it's called living. You know, it's like whenever you go boondocking or dry camping or dispersed camping or tent camping or whatever. You know, you're just there. You know, there's no hookup. You understand? I mean, I realize at my home base I have a full hookup, but it's still simple, and you still have to live. You have to do things. But whenever you're boondocking, and that's kind of what I want to talk about, is boondocking and just traveling in my RV, which I plan to do. I'm probably going to wait till March the 1st or March in that area before I pull out, because this is the prettiest time of the year. And if I tried to go out to Quartzsite, it'd be a little cool along the way, and it's not the direction I really want to go anyway. So I think we'll skip Quartzsite this year and just get Puff all ready to go. I've got to add a bath surround, which I'll do maybe this weekend if I get it and I have time to fool, or I want to fool with it, because it'll probably take me a good 3 hours to complete it once I start. Anybody else could probably do it in an hour, because it's not much to it really. And then Tuesday I get my Max air fan installed, and so we're getting things done. And as far as solar, I've already made a decision on that. I'll just run the CF18 and not worry about the refrigerator in the RV. But, you know, boondocking, I mean, I've done a little of it. Actually, I've done a lot of it. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, usually the downside to boondocking sometimes is just the road getting there, you know. And also for me, since I like to have internet access, I have to have cell phone access. And a lot of the boondocking areas don't have any cell phone access at all. And so that's, you know, it's kind of a minor issue in some ways. I could get by without it, and I may do that, I'm not sure. But it's a form of entertainment for me. You know, it gives me a way to connect with the subscribers, viewers, comments, and so forth. It gives me something to do. You know, it keeps my life full, and so there's no reason to change it for me. But boondocking is really fun. Well, it's hard and it's fun. It's kind of a catch-22. I mean, you have to plan. You know, you have to be sure you've got water. You have to be sure you've got your battery full or whatever. You got to watch your solar and your battery level, and you know, and then when you use the restroom or outside for me. But you know, I'm not going to use my black water tank at all when I boondock, for sure. So, you know, you got to take care of that garbage, so to speak. But it's living, you know, I mean, you just feel connected to nature. I mean, you feel, I don't know, you just feel clean, I guess. I mean, your mind, there's no, if you stay away from watching TV, then it works out pretty good. I thought I was going slow. I'm going 35. This guy's going 30. I mean, we got some race drivers up here in Texas Hill Country, folks. I mean, I think the speed limit's 50 or 55. Can you believe this guy pulled out in front of me, going slower than I am? I was going 35. This is going to be a turtle race. I'm glad he's going slow. I'm no hurry. What else is going on, guys? Let me think. Boondocking coming up. It's not much to it. I mean, it's for those of you that have never tried dry camping, I recommend you give it a shot. You know, a lot of people can't live without a full hookup. I mean, a lot. These RV parks aren't full for no reason. It's full because people can't go without those amenities or don't choose to. There's no places to go around where I live, though. You know, there's no dry camping area. There are some game preserves that you can get a permit from the state of Texas and go to, but you know, they're pretty remote, most of them, and you know, you get out there and the roads are pretty rough. I went to one near Del Rio that's years ago. That it's beautiful when you get there, but man, you sure beat up your vehicle getting there. But I don't like to go down those washboard roads in a vehicle, either just in a vehicle or pulling a travel trailer, particularly because those washboard roads just beat your equipment to death. You know, if there's any loose screws anywhere, those washboard roads are going to find them. But Central Texas, USA, 44 degrees, top up degrees. Yeah, we got a lot of good viewers and subscribers on my channel. Not bragging, but just a fact. You know, they're good people, man. I mean, it's just, you know, if somebody asks a question, people respond with a good answer to help them out. That's good. I mean, that's wonderful. Gives people a resource to get information related to RVing and repairing their RVs and places to go and what not to do and what to do. It makes it a lot more enjoyable when you've got a connection somewhere. Thursday morning in Central Texas, November day, a good fall day. The leaves are changing on the trees. Certainly not as colorful here as it is in the north, in the east, around the Smoky Mountains, and in that area where they get the beautiful colors. Now we do have a park, a state park in Texas called Lost Maples State Park, and people reserve those sites way in advance so they can go there when the leaves are changing on the maple trees, because it's really beautiful there. It's just, for some reason, it's just a big plot of maple trees that grew there. I don't know if someone lived there in that area 100 years, 200 years ago and planted those maple trees, because I don't think they're native to Texas. But there's a big group, a large group of them there. I've been there, and they are beautiful when the leaves are changing, big leaves. Just rambling down the road, letting you guys enjoy the ride with me. You know, doing this YouTube channel has really just given me a full life. I really enjoy it, even though I haven't met but a handful of you in person. I recognize a lot of the comments, and a lot of guys have a real sense of humor. It might be a little dry, but it's a sense of humor. It's like my kind of humor. I got to get some of that tape to seal the Max Air vent fan on the roof. I think it's called die-card tape, maybe. I'll find out. Because they may not have it at that RV dealership and burn it, even though I could wait and see. I'm sure they'll do a good job. I hope. I'll be there to watch and check. And if I have to give the guy a little tip, I'll do it. This is Highway 281 here. I know a lot of y'all have seen this a lot. But this runs north and south. I say that every time. Runs down to the valley. The snowbirds are using this road, or the winter Texans are using this road now to head south. Some of them stay in this area, not too many. Most of them head down to the valley. The reason is they can go across the border and get pharmaceuticals, their medicines, for 1/10 the price. They can also get dental work done for virtually nothing, and they can also get vision care done for nothing. And the crazy thing about it, a lot of the doctors that work at the facilities across the border also have offices in the cities on this side of the border. They work both sides. Cuts both ways. My love is like a knife, it cuts both ways. Who sang that? I do not know. It's a nice day in Texas. I like days like this. Fall days. When I was in the Peace Corps in Mongolia, on days, I was alone most of the time there, because I was in the city of Ulaanbaatar, a foreigners building on the 8th floor. I taught at a university, and most of the volunteers were in different cities or small towns out in the countryside, and only once every 4 months or 3 months, I can't remember, that we got together for basically a drunken party. But other than that, it was pretty isolated. I can remember, I think I've mentioned this before too, but I would go to it's called Sootmater Square, big square right at the Capitol building. And they had the Freedom Bell there, this huge bell made out of coins from nations all over the world. Huge bell, probably, oh, I'd say 18, I'm gonna guess, I could be wrong on this, it's probably 15 feet tall, and at the base maybe 12 feet across. Big bell, thick, real thick, and you could, at certain times of the year during an autumn, you could go and ring the bell, and they honored me by letting me ring the Freedom Bell. But one of the things I would do at Sootmater Square is I'd sit there and turn my ears on and listen for the English language. And if I heard it, I was like a dog on the scent. I would head for that sound until I found them, and then I'd talk English. Most of the time, unfortunately for me, it was missionaries, and I didn't really have much in common with them. Occasionally I would meet some travelers from England or Europe that spoke English. That was kind of fun to get viewpoints from different parts of the world, and basically what you find out is people are people are people, you know. We're all just humans. But in Mongolia, any restaurant or eating place that has tables and chairs, it's open seating. You know, in other words, like in Europe, you go into a place and if a chair is available at a table, you just sit down there, even though there may be a group already there. So I'd go into this, I can't remember the name of the restaurant, it was one of the nicest ones, or the nicest one in Ulaanbaatar. It wasn't very expensive. You could get a meal for about $1.30 US, which was pretty cheap actually. But I'd go in and find me a table and sit down, and next thing you know, I'd have a table full. Sometimes I'd get lucky and they spoke a little English, and sometimes I didn't. Because, you know, you get people that come in from China, Russia, and North Korea. They speak their language pretty much only, just like we do. I could speak a smattering of Russian at that time. I learned a few words, but the problem with knowing a few words in a language is you might be able to ask the question, but then you can't understand the answer. So it doesn't do you a hell of a lot of good. If they go slow, sometimes you can pick out a few words and make a complete sentence or kind of get the gist of it. But anyway, that was a crazy time for me. But I mean, it was a maturing process for me. It really expanded my horizons. It did. Travel does that. Even traveling internally in the U.S. does. I think Mark Twain said that travel is fatal to bigotry and narrow-mindedness. Coming into Marble Falls, Texas, guys. This will be another one of my viral driving videos. Some of them get almost 20 views. Gasoline prices have gone up today. That station on the left, it's $2.20 a gallon. What am I gonna do? At Walmart, it's probably $2.18, so we're still, or $2.19, regular unleaded. But I think I'll go to Lowe's today and do my walking. because I need to try to find some of that tape. I think it's Dicor, D-I-C-O-R, self-sealing tape. I think. I'll look it up when I get here on my dumb phone. You know, I got an update on my smartphone, and Google has added a feature that is, or Android has added a feature, which is freaking awesome. You press and hold down, you just press the home key down for a couple of seconds, and your personal assistant or your Google Assistant comes on, and you can ask the Google Assistant anything, you know, just like I do with my Google device at home, you know, the Hey Google thing. And is that helpful? Hell yes. Okay guys, I'm here at Lowe's Hardware in Central Texas, USA, and I'll end this video. I know y'all have been thoroughly entertained. I know I have. But what else can I say, guys? Can you see that sign there, L-O-W-E-S? That's where we are. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you in that it will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth several times a day. You breathe in deeply through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out through your mouth. Why? Because that will help you relieve stress, or that helps relieve stress, and that lowers your blood pressure. And lowering your blood pressure does what? It's good for your heart, man. But anyway, having said that, guys, y'all enjoy your day. It's a cool fall day in Texas. Hope you're enjoying your life, and we'll talk again soon. I'm going to do a mail call today sometime, I think. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Enjoy your day. Adios.